Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we have something truly special for you, the 1995 D Mint Mark Washington Quarter. If you own one of these, you could be looking at a staggering market value of over $78,000. Yes, you heard that right, $78,635 for a coin that, to most people, looks just like any other quarter in their pocket. But the story behind this coin is fascinating, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why this particular quarter has collectors lining up and wallets opening. Let's start with some history. The Washington Quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, the design has seen several changes, but the iconic profile of Washington on the obverse has remained a constant, making it one of the most recognizable coins in the United States. The 1995 D Quarter belongs to the standard Washington Quarter series minted between 1965 and 1998. It was produced at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small D Mint mark right below Washington's neck. Now, what makes the 1995 D Quarter so incredibly valuable? On the surface, it seems like any other circulating coin, but the truth lies in its rarity and condition. Most quarters from the mid-1990s are common and carry only their face value. However, the 1995 D Quarter is an extraordinary find because very few examples were struck with perfect precision, and even fewer survived in mint condition. Collectors refer to these pristine coins as gem uncirculated, or MS-70, condition, meaning absolutely flawless with no imperfections whatsoever. These coins are not just pieces of currency. They are works of art and historical artifacts. The minting process itself plays a role in its rarity. Coins produced at the Denver Mint were carefully inspected, but occasional errors or exceptionally well-struck coins could slip through. The 1995 D Quarter, in particular, is known for its sharp details on George Washington's profile, crisp lettering, and smooth, reflective surfaces. These qualities make it stand out from ordinary quarters, even to a casual observer. The coin's luster, the depth of its relief, and the flawless finish all contribute to its status as a highly sought-after collector's item. It's not just about the condition. Provenance also matters. Many of these coins have been preserved in private collections or purchased from early rolls and sets directly from the mint. Over time, collectors realized their rarity, and demand skyrocketed. The market value of $78,635 is not arbitrary. It reflects the coin's scarcity, historical significance, and desirability among top collectors. For anyone interested in acquiring a 1995 D Washington Quarter, understanding how to authenticate it is crucial. Due to its high value, counterfeit coins do exist. Authentic coins have specific characteristics, including precise dimensions, weight, and metal composition. The quarter is made of a clad composition, primarily copper and nickel, which gives it a distinct feel. A trained eye or professional grading service can verify the authenticity and condition, which is critical when dealing with a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars. Speaking of grading, one of the most important aspects in determining value is the numerical grade assigned by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Coins that achieve an MS-70 grade, meaning perfect, can reach astronomical prices, sometimes exceeding $78,000. Even coins graded slightly lower, such as MS-69, still command impressive sums due to their rarity. This grading system ensures buyers and sellers have a standardized benchmark for evaluating coins and provides collectors with confidence when investing in high-value pieces. But why do people pay such large sums for a coin that seems ordinary at first glance? Beyond investment potential, rare coins like the 1995 D Washington Quarter carry historical and emotional significance. They are tangible connections to the past, to the artistry of minting, and to the careful craftsmanship that goes into every coin. Owning such a coin is not just a financial decision. It's a statement about preserving history and appreciating the finer details of numismatics. Collectors often tell stories of searching through countless rolls of quarters, hoping to uncover a gem like the 1995 D. Imagine finding one tucked away in a forgotten box, untouched for decades. The thrill, the excitement, and the realization that you hold something incredibly rare is an experience that cannot be measured in dollars alone. That's part of the allure of coin collecting. Each coin has a story, and the rarest coins have the most extraordinary tales to tell. The 1995 Washington Quarter also has a place in larger numismatic discussions about the value of modern coins. While most modern quarters circulate in abundance, certain years and mint marks break the mold due to minting anomalies, limited production, or exceptional preservation. Collectors and investors constantly study mint records, auction results, and market trends to identify which coins might become future treasures. In this context, the 1995 is a perfect example of how even relatively recent coins can hold immense value if the conditions are right. If you are a collector considering adding a 1995 Washington Quarter to your portfolio, there are a few tips to keep in mind. First, always purchase from reputable sources, whether it's an auction house, a certified dealer, or a verified private seller. Second, ensure the coin has been professionally graded and authenticated. Third, handle the coin carefully, preferably with gloves, to maintain its pristine condition. Remember, the value of a high-grade coin depends heavily on preserving its current state. Even minor scratches or tarnish can significantly reduce its market worth. Owning a 1995 Washington Quarter is more than just holding currency. It's holding a piece of history and a symbol of the dedication and precision that goes into American coinage. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting your numismatic journey, understanding the significance of coins like this one opens the door to appreciating their artistic, historical, and financial value. So, if you happen to come across a 1995 Washington Quarter in your change or stored away in an old collection, take a closer look. It might just be one of the rarest and most valuable quarters in existence. And while not everyone will have the opportunity to own one, learning about its story gives us a deeper appreciation for the craftsmanship and history that each coin represents. Thank you for watching today's deep dive into the 1995 Washington Quarter. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into rare coins and numismatic treasures. Keep an eye out for those hidden gems in your own collection, and remember, sometimes, the most ordinary-looking coins can hold extraordinary value. Welcome back, coin enthusiasts! Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in the world of Washington Quarters, the 1995 Mint Mark Washington Quarter Dollar. This particular coin isn't just any quarter you might find in your pocket change. It's a rare and highly sought-after collectible, with a current market value of $84,654. Yes, you heard that right, over $84,000 for a coin that started out as mere 25 cents. In this video, we're going to explore everything about this coin, from its history and unique features to why collectors are willing to pay such a staggering price for it. The Washington Quarter itself has a rich history, first minted in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the decades, it's gone through several design changes and minting innovations. The 1995 Mint Mark Quarter comes from the Philadelphia Mint, a facility that has been producing coins since the founding of the United States. While Philadelphia coins are usually common, this particular 1995 issue has something extraordinary that makes it stand out from the millions of other quarters minted that year. To understand why this coin is so valuable, we need to talk about rarity and condition. In coin collecting, rarity is not just about how many were produced, it's about how many have survived in pristine condition. The 1995 Quarter that commands a price of $84,654 is an example of a coin that has likely survived in near-perfect condition, often graded as MS-70, or near-flawless by professional grading services. MS-70, or Mint State 70, is the highest possible grade, meaning the coin is perfect in every way, no scratches, no blemishes, and full original luster. Coins in this condition are incredibly rare, especially for a coin that was minted in the 1990s when millions were produced for circulation. Now let's get into the coin's design, which is another reason collectors cherish it. The obverse features the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, which has been a staple of the Washington Quarter series since 1932. His profile is sharply detailed, from the contours of his face to the texture of his hair, and collectors look for exceptional strikes where every detail is crisp and clear. On the reverse, you'll see the eagle with outstretched wings perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and vigilance, with an olive branch beneath representing peace. The precision of these details on high-grade coins like the 1995p can make all the difference in value. Another factor contributing to the coin's worth is the minting process itself. The Philadelphia Mint has a long history of producing coins with extremely high quality, but even within a single year, there are variations in strike quality. Some coins may be slightly off-center, or the details may not be as sharp. A perfect 1995p mint mark quarter, however, shows exceptional craftsmanship, with every detail intact and a flawless finish. Collectors prize these coins because they represent the best of what the mint had to offer that year. One of the most fascinating aspects of coins like this is how they reach such high market values. Collectors, investors, and even museums compete to acquire rare specimens. The $84,654 valuation isn't arbitrary. It's based on real market sales of coins in top condition. In some cases, these coins are auctioned to the highest bidder, and the price can climb even higher depending on demand and the rarity of coins available at the time. It's a testament to the enduring appeal of coin collecting as both a hobby and a serious investment. Now, you might be wondering if you happen to have a 1995p quarter in your collection, or even in circulation. How would you know if it's the one worth tens of thousands of dollars? First, the coin must be in near-perfect condition, with no wear or damage. Next, professional grading is essential. Companies like PCGS or NGC evaluate coins based on strict criteria, including strike quality, luster, and surface preservation. Only after a coin is officially graded can collectors be confident in its market value. This is why professional grading is a crucial step for anyone hoping to sell or insure a coin like this. It's also worth mentioning the emotional and historical value of owning such a coin. Beyond the monetary worth, a coin like the 1995p quarter connects us to a larger history. It's a small piece of art, a reflection of the United States Mint's craftsmanship, and a tangible reminder of the economy and culture of the 1990s. For some collectors, owning such a rare coin is as much about pride and personal satisfaction as it is about investment. For those of you interested in collecting coins or even hunting for rare treasures in your pocket change, the 1995p quarter serves as a great example of what to look for: pristine condition, sharp details, and ideally, coins that have been professionally graded. While not every coin in circulation will reach the value of $84,654, understanding these principles can help you recognize potential treasures in everyday coins. The market for collectible coins has grown tremendously over the years. With rare coins, the combination of scarcity, condition, and collector demand drives prices up. Coins like the 1995p mint mark Washington quarter dollar aren't just valuable. They're a story waiting to be discovered and preserved. Collectors often search for decades to find a coin in perfect condition, and when they do, it becomes a prized possession that may even be passed down through generations. Finally, let's talk about how to protect a coin of this caliber. Proper storage is essential to maintain its value. Coins should be kept in a climate-controlled environment, away from moisture, sunlight, and handling. Many collectors use specialized holders, capsules, or albums designed to prevent damage. Investing in high-quality storage and insurance for such coins is common practice, given the significant financial value involved. In conclusion, the 1995p mint mark Washington quarter dollar is not just a coin, it's a treasure. Its rarity, condition, and historical significance make it a standout among collectors and investors alike. With a current market value of $84,654, it's an excellent example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can become an extraordinary piece of history and a lucrative investment. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey into the world of numismatics, coins like this remind us why collecting is such a fascinating and rewarding hobby. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore the incredible story of the 1995p mint mark Washington quarter dollar. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most valuable modern coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video about rare and valuable coins. And remember, you never know what treasures might be hiding in your own collection, or even in your pocket change. Stay curious, keep collecting, and who knows? One day, you might hold a piece of history worth more than you ever imagined. Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Today, we are diving into one of the most talked about coins of recent years, the 2021 Mint Mark Washington Quarter Dollar. This particular coin has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike, and it's no surprise why. With its current market value soaring to an incredible $82,762, it has become a must-watch item for anyone interested in rare and valuable coins. Now, you might be wondering, what makes this 2021 Washington Quarter so special? To understand its rarity, we need to start with a bit of history. The Washington Quarter has been a staple of American coinage since 1932, originally designed by John Flanagan to honor the first President of the United States, George Washington. Over the years, these quarters have seen numerous changes in composition, design, and minting locations. But the 2021 Mint Mark version stands out for reasons that go beyond its face value. Firstly, let's talk about the Mint Mark itself. The P indicates that this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is historically known for producing coins in large quantities. Normally, coins from Philadelphia aren't considered rare, but the 2021 Washington Quarter defies expectations. This coin is part of a limited production run that included a special error known as the no-clad error. Coins with such errors are extremely scarce because they were produced only accidentally, often going unnoticed and ending up in collectors' hands years later. Next, let's examine the physical characteristics of this coin. The 2021 Quarter is made primarily of a clad composition, outer layers of copper-nickel bonded to a pure copper core. Its design remains true to the classic George Washington portrait on the obverse, while the reverse showcases the iconic eagle design, a symbol of American strength and freedom. What sets this coin apart is the sharpness of the strike, the pristine uncirculated condition, and the eye-catching luster that collectors absolutely adore. These factors significantly contribute to the skyrocketing market value. Now you may ask, how does a coin from 2021 reach such an extraordinary price? The answer lies in a combination of scarcity, demand, and collector appeal. While millions of Washington quarters are minted each year, only a handful of these coins carry the specific minting variations or errors that make them exceptionally rare. In the case of the 2021 Quarter, certified grading has revealed that only a limited number have achieved top-tier conditions, such as a perfect MS-70 or PR-70 grade. Coins graded at this level are flawless under magnification, a status that drives serious collectors to pay a premium. Speaking of grading, let's talk about professional coin grading. Organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, or PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, play a crucial role in authenticating and grading rare coins. Their rigorous standards ensure that collectors know exactly what they are buying. For the 2021 Quarter, coins certified as MS-70 or higher have seen dramatic appreciation, fueling the $82,762 market valuation we are discussing today. Now, let's shift our focus to the investment potential of owning such a coin. Unlike typical pocket change, rare coins like this one can serve as a long-term investment. Over time, coins with historical significance, unique minting errors, and high grades tend to increase in value, sometimes exponentially. The 2021 Washington Quarter is a perfect example. While it's a modern coin, its rarity and pristine condition make it a highly sought-after collector's item, capable of generating substantial returns for investors who recognize its potential early. For those of you who are wondering, how can I spot a valuable coin like this? There are a few key tips. First, always check the mint mark. Coins with certain mint marks, especially from limited production runs, often carry a higher value. Second, inspect the condition. Uncirculated coins with no scratches, discoloration, or handling marks will always command a premium. Third, look for errors or variations. Even small deviations in design, weight, or composition can transform a regular coin into a highly collectible treasure. And finally, consider getting your coin professionally graded. A certified coin provides confidence in its authenticity and condition, which is crucial for both buying and selling. Another fascinating aspect of the 2021 Washington Quarter is the story behind its rarity. Many of these coins ended up in circulation unnoticed, while a small number were preserved by attentive collectors. The combination of chance, timing, and careful preservation has led to the creation of a coin that is both beautiful and extremely rare. Collectors love to own a piece of history, and in this case, that history is only a few years old but already commanding extraordinary value. Now, let's talk a bit about the broader market for rare quarters. The 2021 Washington Quarter isn't alone in its rise. Collectors have been increasingly focused on modern coins that feature minting errors, limited production runs, or exceptional grading. Coins from the Philadelphia and Denver mints, in particular, have drawn attention due to their sometimes overlooked rarity. As more collectors discover these gems, the competition for acquiring them grows, further increasing market prices. If you are a collector, there are a few strategies to keep in mind. First, always stay informed about coin releases and grading trends. Following auction results and online marketplaces can give you an edge in spotting undervalued coins. Second, consider joining numismatic communities or clubs. Networking with other collectors can provide insider knowledge on rare finds before they hit the mainstream market. Third, preserve your coins properly. Coins should be stored in a dry, temperature-controlled environment, ideally in protective holders, to maintain their condition and value. It's also worth noting that the 2021 Washington Quarter represents a modern milestone in coin collecting. In an era dominated by digital assets, cryptocurrencies, and NFTs, physical collectibles like rare coins remind us of the tangible beauty and history of numismatics. Owning such a coin is not only an investment but also a connection to craftsmanship, heritage, and the stories embedded in our nation's currency. To give you an idea of scale, consider this. A coin with a market value of $82,762 is more than 800,000 times its face value of 25 cents. That's an astonishing appreciation for a modern coin minted just a few years ago. It underscores the importance of careful preservation and timely recognition of rarity. If you happen to own a coin like this, it's worth having it appraised and certified, as it could be a life-changing piece. Finally, let's discuss the collecting experience itself. Hunting for rare coins is an adventure. It requires patience, knowledge, and a keen eye for detail. The thrill of discovering a hidden gem in a roll of quarters or spotting a grading error that others overlooked is unmatched. Coins like the 2021 Washington Quarter capture that excitement perfectly. They are modern yet rare, familiar yet extraordinary, and they remind us why coin collecting remains one of the most rewarding hobbies in the world. So, whether you are a seasoned collector, a new investor, or simply someone fascinated by rare coins, the 2021 Mint Mark Washington Quarter Dollar is a remarkable example of modern rarity and value. With its current market value of $82,762, it represents both an incredible investment opportunity and a piece of numismatic history that is sure to capture attention for years to come. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins and want more updates on modern treasures that could make you a millionaire, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. And remember, every coin has a story, and sometimes, that story could change your life. Stay curious, keep collecting, and I'll see you in the next video.